you guys to know one thing. Are me and Samantha getting back together? I'm gonna let her answer that.
Yes.
I didn't turn it to the man I didn't turn it to the man I didn't turn it to the man Balmain on my jeans, dripping denim on my Louboutins. I didn't turn it to the man I didn't turn it to the man I didn't turn it to the man Balmain on my jeans.
What's happening with Pkwy kids? It is your boy, Sister Golden. I'm back again with another video. And as you can tell, we're in CJ's closet for another interview style video with my long lost ex-girlfriend, Samantha.
Was I really lost?
She was lost because I have not heard from this girl in, let's say, 9 years. And out of nowhere, she wrote me on Facebook and she was looking for me because some bloggers tried to get her on their channel to diss me or something. And she's so real, I'm telling you. She wrote me and was like, I'm not doing it, just so you know, but I wanted you to know that this is what's going on. And I was like, you know what? Well, the bloggers gave me a good idea. How about I fly you out and we do the interview? Keep it 100, you know what I'm saying? So that being said, I did what I said I was gonna do in my last video, which is when I asked you guys, should I fly my ex out? A lot of you guys didn't see the video. I don't know why. Maybe your push notifications not on, or maybe you didn't understand what I meant by my ex, but this is a real big influence on my life. I'm gonna start off by saying this. If it wasn't for her, you guys would have never met Kamari, because Kamari would have not existed. I know that sounds a little weird, but it's the truth. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into that since I already just sprung it on you guys. Listen, I was in a relationship with this girl right here, this woman, this lady, this light-skinned, you know what I'm saying, piece of meat you looking at. We was in a relationship for... How long was we in a relationship for?
I'm not sure.
She don't even know. About a year, probably 2 years, probably longer, I really don't know. But she did something that made me do something.
No, you're not gonna keep saying that.
Well, let me just get it out and then you can explain your part.
You're not gonna say I cheated.
I ain't say it.
Okay.
See, look, hey, she guilty, right? D-Lo.
No, because you keep saying stuff.
She did something that made me want to do something because I'm a kind of tit for tat person. So, that being said, I went and I got Nike pregnant on her.
On Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why Kamari's born in November.
Uh-huh.
You can do the math, 9 months.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Valentine's Day is when I decided to do it because I'm the ultimate savage or troll, whatever you guys want to call it. I'm still that same person. And yeah, I was kind of worse back then because I wasn't famous, so I could kind of move freely. And that's exactly what I did. But it ended up backfiring on me because I had a kid, which I can't call a backfire because that's a real huge blessing. Shout out to Kamari. Shout out to Kamari mom. And like, you know, it was a real weird experience, and I'm gonna explain it to you guys. When I got Nike pregnant, first of all, as me and Nike talked about in the interview we did, I didn't think it was my kid. I didn't want it to be my kid. I didn't want no kids. I was still 23 actually. I was 23 and I did not want a kid. And I knew I had a girlfriend whom I did love a lot. Like me and her, we lived together. She did a lot for me. I had my SpongeBob car, but for the most part, I was driving her car. She was giving me money. She had a job, I didn't. It was a lot going on. And then, like I said, she did something that made me feel some type of way.
Don't keep saying that.
Well, you know, we're gonna let Samantha talk.
Because what did I do?
Alright, this is what happened.
I think everybody wants to know.
I'm the type of person that if I call you and you don't answer, I'm gonna call you again and again and again and again and again, and then eventually I'm gonna start calling you just long enough for it to ring, then I'm gonna hang up just to do it again to make it seem like I was really calling you a lot, which is still the truth. I mean, if you pressing call, hanging up call, it's still a lot, right? She didn't answer none of the calls, and I think it was like 200 calls. So either she was really busy or she was getting busy. I don't know which one it was.
Don't slam
I was
me
so
like
mad.
that.
I was mad. I was hurt.
I don't even think that's what it was. I think you're just a cheater.
Oh my God, she think I'm just a cheater.
I think
How
that's
come
what
all
you
my
are.
exes just want to say I'm a cheater? They don't want to say nothing
Because
about
you always try to blame your exes for things that you do, and it's like, don't come on here slandering me. Don't do that.
So what you do?
I don't remember, but I know
She
I
always
cheated.
said she can't remember. How you know what you didn't do if you can't remember what
Because
you did?
I'm not a cheater, for sure.
Okay, you're not a cheater.
So I didn't do anything. You're acting like it's a domino effect. Like, oh, you did something to me, well, I'm gonna do something to you, and then your something to me was a whole baby.
That was an accident. All right, that was not meant. I didn't try to get someone pregnant.
Did you use protection?
The condom broke. Okay.
No, it did not.
The protection didn't work.
I don't believe that you used
Okay, I didn't use it. I didn't.
Because you guys had previously been pregnant before, so I think you just rawed it.
Okay, this is a kid's channel. We're gonna tone it down.
That's why I said raw.
Okay, yeah, rawed it, whatever you want to call it. I did it. I can't turn back the hands of time. I'm kind of glad that I did it because you didn't want to have my kids. You already had 2 kids, right?
You didn't even like kids.
I didn't like kids, so I wasn't taking care of your kids.
I mean, you were, but it was
I wasn't the
like,
nicest father ever.
You were a good guy.
So what do you mean I didn't like kids?
I just feel like you just maybe.
I didn't want my own kids. I was 23. I was
Yeah,
like I said,
okay, so
I didn't
you-
have a job. My life wasn't together. I was too busy focusing on riding around in SpongeBob, bumping loud music, getting all the Jordans. I wasn't thinking about taking care of my own kids. See, taking care of your kids is a lot easier because they were already.
So Nike forced.
No, she didn't force. I mean,
So y'all wanted to have this child.
we didn't want to, you know, but I'm just saying, like, it just happened. That's what I said. It was an accident. It really was an accident. And it, see, yeah, I'm glad I cheated on her. She was always abusive to me. Listen.
Don't do
That's
that.
another reason why we're here. I want to ask you this question right now because
Okay.
you know I want to get off topic and I don't want to forget what I came here for. Have I ever abused you?
No, not physically.
Well, how did I abuse you?
Maybe verbally and mentally and emotionally. Because it's just more than just one way of abuse.
Okay, so she
Okay.
might have a point. But did I physically?
No, you never
Thank you.
physically
Okay.
did anything
All right.
to me.
Did you physically or mentally curse me out?
Mentally, of course.
Okay, see, when you guys are young, you're gonna go through some things that you're gonna regret when you're older. You're gonna say some things to people that you actually love, and you're not gonna mean it, but you're gonna say it anyway because it's the first thing that comes to your mind. I'm here to tell you guys, think before you speak because your actions, they actually play a huge role in your life, and sometimes you can say something that can really mess up something good. Now, what I do wanna say is, I actually loved you a lot. I don't know how I acted, but you were the one. Like, I couldn't believe I actually got you. First of all, you were one of the lightest girls that I ever got. Not to be on no colorist stuff, because I know how y'all like to take things. But I'm a little dark, you know, and I always thought that light-skinned girls didn't find me attractive because I wasn't light.
What? You felt like that?
I did. You don't remember how excited I was that you talked to me? She can't remember. She don't remember nothing. I was geeked up. All right? I used to go to her house every day. Your mama's house, I was following you around. First of all, this girl only talked to the meanest, toughest savages in the city. So when she talked to me, you know, I was like,
Ooh, you
Ooh.
ooh.
I mean, I don't want to throw names out there, but like, you mess with people that went to jail. Real jail.
First, don't do them like
You,
that. Everybody makes bad mistakes.
Yeah, people
You know
make
what
bad
I'm saying?
decisions when they're younger, but you was definitely talking to the bad decision crew. Or was you not?
It's the bad decision crew for me.
Listen, this girl, when she started talking to me, I was so surprised. I'm like, matter of fact, I'm gonna just ask you. I'm not gonna say what I felt like. Why did you talk to me?
You were nice.
That's it.
You were different.
I was different from the, I was most
From
different
the-
person that she had ever talked to. I knew this because I knew the people she talked to. And I'm like, well, I would never did that. So, I mean, why you talking to me? I mean, was it the car?
No.
So the car didn't play no part.
No, let me tell you, one day, like, I think you had got into it or something, and it was the way you pulled out your strap. I was like, look at him. He could hold it down.
So that's what she liked. I told you she wanted a bad boy. And in my heart, you know, I'm always gonna protect myself and my property, so no matter what. But I wasn't really walking around like bullying people. That's not
Nah,
me.
you weren't a bully.
I don't like doing
but you
that.
was definitely like,
Don't play with me or you gonna play yourself. That's how I was. I'm still like that right now. I'm nice on camera and off camera, but if you push me, you know the saying. I'm not a killer, but don't push me. That type of thing.
okay.
That's how I always was, and that's how I always will be. That's how I'm gonna raise my kids to be. That's how I want you guys to be. Don't walk around starting things and pushing people. But if someone pushes you, trust me, don't go run. Protect yourself, all right?
Please, because then they'll like always pick on you. So.
Exactly, that part. So I believe, like, I don't know what situation you're talking about, because, you know, where I'm from, where we're from, a lot of situations happen, and I had to protect myself a lot of times. I had to air it out sometimes, you know. I wasn't.
It was when y'all all had like the little cars was out. Remember you?
Well, where was we at?
In your hood by the courts.
In my hood by the courts.
Over there by
In Marshalltown?
yeah, I think it was Dana's house, by Dana's house.
You was over there?
Yeah.
What was you doing over there?
Well, you.
But I said, why did you like me? You can't like me after you already talking to me.
No, I mean, it was like, you know,
What was the initial thing that made you want to talk to me?
I don't know, maybe you just asked. I don't really recall.
She was just nice, basically. She was just being nice. I was basically so vulnerable that she was like, oh, look at this little cute guy.
Stop it.
I'm gonna talk to him.
You were
And then when I did what I did, she's like, oh, I really like you. What?
vulnerable for what?
Well, I'm saying I was vulnerable because I wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, running around being crazy. I was nice. Like you said, I was nice. So you talked to me because I was nice. She was like, I'll give him a shot. He's nice. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my. See, it's cool though. We like the truth. That's what I want. I want nothing but the truth. I never got to ask these questions because once she said yeah, I was all in. I'm like, listen, I love you. I love you. I love juice. Whatever you guys say. Look, I'm telling you, she changed my life forever. Because when I used to go to your mom's house and it was just crazy. Like being around you, being around the atmosphere, being right next to the projects every single day and just being with you, knowing that a lot of people liked you and I always have to have my guard up because
A lot of people like you too.
yeah, but they weren't riding around strapped. Like she liked people when people liked her that was probably out to get me. So I had to always be on my P's and Q's, you know, 3 straps in the car type thing. It was just weird, you know, I came a long way. Now look at me like, okay, this is another question. Can you believe how far I've come?
Yes, I always knew you were gonna go.
You see what I'm saying?
For real. Cause it was
So
like, remember when you moved in? Like when I came into the house, like, oh my goodness, that was the most funniest thing that I've ever seen in my life.
What? When
I opened up the closet and all the clothes were just like color coded, and I was just like,
color coded or color coordinated? Which one?
I mean, either way.
Coordinated. We gonna fix that.
Coordinated.
But nah, I definitely need to get back to that. She's right. She just reminded me.
Cause that was
you guys
just...
look, all my stuff is random right now. It's like I'm lazy. I used to have a lot less, but I treated it like it was a lot more. And she saw that part.
Yeah, you had a lot, cause I didn't even have any room in the closet.
I took her whole closet. I've always been that person. Like I took every girl's closet that I've ever moved in with because, hey, when you got a lot, you got a lot. I ain't throwing my stuff on the floor. But I want to talk about your kids. What's your daughter's name?
Samaria.
Shout out to Samaria. What's your son's name?
Sincere.
Shout out to Sincere. 2 beautiful names, 2 beautiful kids. I was actually in their life when they were, how old you would say?
Mm-hmm.
I would say they were 6 and 4. Wait, how old are they now?
12 and 14.
12 and 14, so 6 and, yeah, I said it right, 6 and 4. I was right. So your daughter was 6 and your son was 4. And that's like a real blessing to me, not having to be around the baby stage because like now I got twins, right? And I've been around them, well I was around them every single day for the first 16 months of their life. And I had to see them crying and you know when CJ would get hurt and all that is a lot different from your kids being 6 and 8 and they actually know how to walk around without hurting themselves. So going through that waking up every night stage, that is really difficult for me. That is the part I was scared about when Nike got pregnant. I was like, I don't think this for me. You know, I'd rather be asleep than waking up, feeding the baby. Like, it's just different. I know it sounds weird, but I'm not the only man like that. I've obviously outgrown that, but raising your kids when they were already of age was a lot easier for me because they knew how to do things, you know? Mm-hmm. Would you say your kids still have love for me?
Oh, yeah.
They do?
Well, I feel like Samaria, she you know, she's more like into like the YouTube and stuff like that. So I just feel like you just always just been alive. Like she'll just come in the room and be like, Mom, did you see it? See that? And it's like,
so she brings me up?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's how I knew because listen, I was going through my emails, right? Yeah. So I was just like, why is people reaching out to me? Like, why do they want me to talk about CJ? You know, because it's been so long. So I'm like, what's going on? So you know, I asked Mari. I'm like, Mari.
Your daughter.
Yeah, I'm like, Mari. She came in the room, she was like, yeah, I'm like, why is people talking about me? She was like, oh, you know, she just said, she was like, oh, because, you know.
Wow, Mari, you gotta come to my house.
So she just told me everything, and I was just like, oh. And I was like, you know, sad, because I'm like, oh, they broke up, oh my God.
You was rooting for us?
Yeah.
You actually was. You wrote me and was like, no, you need to fix it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. She's not one of those, you know, come out of nowhere girls like, oh, I'm getting
because
that
it just seemed like you guys kind of like came up together. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just like, oh my God, don't be getting into it. Don't be like arguing on the internet. Don't be doing all that. You know what I'm saying?
Is this how you really talk?
You know, that's how I talk her.
So yeah, she definitely reached out and was like, I don't approve of you leaving her and slandering her. And she was like, slow down. you know, take it off the internet. And I was like, nah, forget that. She talked to Funny Mike. I'm on her head, you know, but.
Right, like, who is Funny Mike? I mean, not to diss him or nothing like that.
I don't know who he is, but what I do know is what Royalty did. I said I wouldn't say her name, but hey, she's in the back of my mind all the time, running laps.
As she should be. Like,
what she did hurt me so bad, even though I didn't show on the internet. You know, a lot of you guys knew. You was like, oh, see, I can see it in your smile. You're hurting. It hurt. You never expect someone that has your children, someone you've been with for 8 years, like Samantha said, someone that came up with you to move so quickly and do something like that. Like, I flew my baby mama Nike out here to do an interview with her, but that's really my baby mama. I knew her before I knew Royalty. So it's the difference when Royalty reached out to Funny Mike. She doesn't know him in real life. They don't have kids together, so there's no real chemistry. So I felt like it was just really, really aimed at me and trying to hurt me.
I mean, but it happens.
It don't happen. You didn't do it.
You always do stuff to get back at people, so don't be mad when somebody do something to get back at you.
So what did I do to get back at her that you see?
I don't know.
Exactly.
But I'm not here, and neither are they. So what did you do?
Mari, you go tell her. I scoop her up. Tell her everything. I ain't do nothing this time, all right? Listen, let me tell you the story. This is what happened.
Let me ask you, because people want to know what really happened. And don't act like you're the victim.
No, I'm definitely not going to do that. You always tell me, oh my God, I'm not going to act like the victim.
Yeah, for real.
Listen, everything was cool. Everything was cordial. But like I mentioned before, I kind of felt like the relationship was stagnant. Like we were just existing. I felt like she loved me because we had the kids, and I loved everyone in the house. Like everyone knew the love I had for them.
So did you ever sit down and like
yes,
get to a point to where it's like, all right,
I'm not happy.
This is how I'm feeling.
Yeah, simple. I'm not happy.
And what happened?
Nothing changed. It was just like
what was supposed to change?
Well, for instance, I wanted more hugs, more kisses, more affection. Mm-hmm. I felt like that could, change a lot. When you're not getting affection, it's it plays a major part
on
how you think.
Come?
It's been some years. We've been together for 8 years, so like they say, it gets boring, right? So I felt like I was boring to her. I still was in love with her, but I was like, is you still in love with me? Like,
were you like showing her affection as well?
Yeah and no. I don't want to play the victim, so I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I was, But I would wake up and I would say things like, I love you, you're beautiful. Can I get a hug? Can I get a kiss? And
why didn't you just like, hey?
When you know Royalty, you know Royalty. You better not touch Royalty. I'm not gonna say she was abusive, she tried to make it look like I was, but Royalty's the type of person that if she's quiet.
What's her sign?
She's a Pisces mixed with Aquarius. She's like in between.
It's the Pisces.
Yeah, I'm an Aries, I like attention, I like affection, and at the point where if I would try to give her a hug, I would get that church hug back. You see what I'm saying? So my heart would be like, fine, thank, And I was like,
rejection.
I hate rejection. Like,
okay.
It's been hard on me. So when I went out of town, specifically to go on a business trip with my new friend, Bam Man Kembo. Shout out to my boy, Bam Man. And it was to go to a party. So we went to the first time I went out of town when it was Cali. I went to Cali, I met Shiggy, shout out to Shiggy, and then we was in the mansion, it was lit. Like
the Boosie thing?
Boosie.
Was it? I don't know.
No, I'm talking about Cali before the Boosie thing.
Okay.
But it was no party. The first thing I did, it wasn't no party, it was just strictly dudes, no homo. And we was just literally networking, right? That's what we was doing. She was cool with that. When I came home, she was cool. But what changed was when I went out of town the next morning without informing her. So is that bad?
You knew that.
Yeah.
That's just like her getting up and just going somewhere and not informing you. It was like, excuse me?
You're right. I got to put myself in her shoes. So I made a mistake of leaving again. And I had never left to begin with. That was like something new. In her head, like she said out loud, she said I was beginning to move like I was single, right? I don't want this video to be all about me and Royalty, but I did say I would explain it. So me moving like I was single and not bringing the family everywhere because it was on short notice. Besides, you can't bring a family to a young little Boosie party, right? That's weird. You don't think so?
So she was mad after that one?
Yes. The first time I left, she wasn't mad.
Those.
You seen that? Alright. So what you think when you seen that?
Okay, so it was a girl that had on like a gold baby.
Please don't say her name because I'm not shouting her out no more. Good. I didn't know her at all.
I don't know.
What happened.
I just feel like you.
D-Lo was there. D-Lo saw what happened.
You were just really too close. Like
I was just networking.
But with the same person, that's what it looked like.
Same person? No, see,
no, I'm just saying. First of all,
listen. Everything I did that day didn't get put in the blogs. It was just that one thing. And you know why that made it to the blogs? she asked me for my permission to submit it to the blogs. And I didn't think it was gonna be what it was because I knew what it really was.
Okay, so
I said, yeah.
I didn't see it on the block. It was several people there from Indianapolis.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Were they taking pictures with me?
No,
Okay.
but you were like, and you know, they were taking pictures of like all of y'all, like that man. I think it was a couple other people that was like there. So they were just taking videos and pictures, and it's like from what I was seeing from their stories, I'm like, is CJ single? Cause he's really acting like it.
Wow. Listen, this is what happened because you weren't there. You saw it through someone's camera phone. As soon as I walked in the party, D-Lo's my witness, Kevo's my witness, Young Blue's my freaking witness. It's like I was the only celebrity there. I can't make it up. I was the only person that every woman in the party was running straight up to. Like, hey, this is what they were saying. I don't know you, but you are lit. Can I take a picture? And I was just taking pictures all day with straight females. It was, I mean, to me, it was a new experience. I'm not
And
gonna
this
lie.
was the party that you didn't tell her you just got it.
No, actually, she knew about the party. She just didn't know when it was and when I was going.
Oh, okay.
So she knew about the party because I had DM'd him. I DM'd Blue. He said I can come. I showed her. I was lit. I'm like, look, I got my first invite to a famous people party. It's gonna be a bunch of networking, and that's
Why you
when,
didn't ask her to go?
who's gonna watch the kids? Who's gonna bring them to the party?
Where's her mom?
So yeah, I guess I should have asked Royalty to go. Actually, I did ask Royalty to go.
Oh, did you?
I'm that type of person.
You did?
Yes.
And what she said?
She didn't want to go. I'm dead serious right now. I wish she was here to say her part, but you know, I asked her to go. She didn't want to go, and once I was there, she was going through my phone and she was seeing that I was doing a little bit too much. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not gonna play the victim like you said. I was DMing people, but I was in a car full of dudes, and you know, when you with your boys, you're not trying to be that one dude talking about your girl all day. So I was trying to flex a little bit. Like, look, I got these girls, man. I can DM anybody, and they were like, oh, set it up, and I was just like,
But
okay.
why?
I don't
You
know.
have to be that person.
I had never been out the house. That was my first time in 8 years being out the house.
Really?
I was literally doing something that I
And
never
that's
did.
what you did?
That's what I did. I made a mistake. I messed up. That's why I took all the blame. I already apologized. Look, I apologize to Royalty. I apologize to my kids. I apologize to my subscribers, my supporters, my followers, my fans. I publicly apologize. I'm gonna do it again. I'm sorry, you guys. I made a lot of mistakes that week. Like,
Well, can I get an apology? I think it's well overdue.
What I'm apologizing for? Oh, wait, what?
For what you did on my birthday.
Wait, what happened on your birthday?
You and Nike.
Wait, when is your birthday?
November 8th.
So November 8th, we did what?
Y'all got into a relationship. On my birthday. Yeah. Now, publicly apologize.
But hold on, my kid was born
on
2
the
days.
6th.
So we should
Right, so y'all could have did it on the 6th, but why would you do it on my birthday?
listen. Samantha, let me see your hand.
Mm.
I'm sorry. Alright? That was messed up, very
Yes.
rude. And at the time I was young, dumb, stupid, whatever you want to say. And I made another mistake, as usual. I guess my name should be CJ So Mistake. I don't know. Maybe I was a mistake dating.
Just leave it at. No, why would you say that?
I don't know. Look, I be messing
Oh
up.
my goodness.
I be messing up, guys. It's the truth. But listen, let me tell you guys.
A mistake?
This girl was so nice to me. When Nike got pregnant, she was supporting the situation.
Yes, because I don't know.
You don't remember nothing.
I don't think you wanted to tell me because you thought we would break up.
Of course.
But I remember taking you to Dr. Stang's office. I think that was her.
Wow, you remember the doctor's name, but you can't remember. Let me get some water.
Yeah, drink on it.
I ain't even remember the doctor's name. Wow.
Yeah, so I dropped him off there because I was just like, you know, I have 2 children and I don't want to be with anyone, you know what I'm saying? Because at the time we were engaged. So I'm like, it's not going to be a good look.
I forgot we was engaged.
You forgot our pictures?
I cheated on my fiance.
Yes.
Got a girl pregnant and then proposed to that girl.
In the church. I was like,
I got a lot of views on Facebook for that.
before the Lord.
Okay, Most High, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I be messing up. Look, I prayed on YouTube. I said I'm a filthy, dirty rat.
Cause I was like,
I need
that
to be
blew me.
forgiven.
I'm just like,
Can you guys pray for me right now? Just pray for me, please. I be making mistakes. I need prayer. You know, no joke. I really need prayer. I be messing up. But you messed up first. Why you didn't answer my call? She was working at Dunkin' Donuts. She was already off work. Dunkin' Donuts was closed. It was 12 o'clock when she came home. I remember.
I don't remember that.
She came to her house at 12 in the morning. Dunkin' Donuts had been closed for like 8 hours already. What was she at? Then she got the nerve to come home in work clothes. Yeah.
I was just chilling then.
Nah.
Cause what I'm gonna be doing this
I think you changed.
in the apron.
And then changed in the apron. You changed out your clothes, then to come home.
Don't try to add
change.
scenarios to what you think might have happened
I was thinking
during
about
that time that I wasn't there.
You don't even remember.
I don't remember. Cause
She don't want to remember that part. Listen, even though I made mistakes.
I was probably making donuts for the next
Bruh, you was not. You hear what I had to go through? Who wouldn't cheat on this girl? She's a straight up liar. She know how to lie. She think everything's funny.
I'm a straight up liar?
Yes.
No, I'm not.
Alright.
What did I be lying about?
Little fibs here and there. Little fibs. I'm lying.
Who knows? I mean, if I say yes.
Listen. Alright. How many of your friends have I talked to? I just want to know.
All my friends.
Oh my. I'm a bad person.
Yes, you're a cheater. You always been a cheater.
So it's not nothing new.
No.
So Royalty, she thinks that I just hurt her, but she doesn't realize that that's a track record.
Royalty knows that you just hurt her.
She knows?
I feel like she does. Every woman knows.
So why she leave me if she knew I was already what I am?
Because you were like, you know what I'm saying? You were just moving like you were single. And it's like...
So you would have left me too?
At the end of the day, don't be acting like Royalty ain't it.
Yeah, Royalty lit.
Y'all both it.
Royalty's
So it's
cute.
just like,
She
you
back.
ain't finna do me and didn't think I ain't finna do you. We gonna be doing each other.
Dang.
I'm just saying.
You make it sound like that. I don't even think I'm one of them. Listen, I think I just deserve to be single at least for 6 months to a year to find myself and find out why I am how I am. Because I'm tired of hurting people. And the more people I hurt, the more it hurts me. Because it always comes back and slaps me in the face. I was so hurt.
So you feel like you should be, not to cut you off, but if you feel like you should be single, what happened to the, what's her name?
Quit acting like you don't know Tata name.
Oh, you said it, great. So,
Listen, last night, Tata and I had a long talk about a lot of things because one, when I met Tata, she told me she was 23, but then she eventually told the truth. But it didn't matter because literally an hour later, the whole internet already freaking knew. So I was caught off guard by that, a little bit hurt by that, and I told her like,
okay, the hurt, I'm so sick of you throwing it around. Like, stop with the hurt word. Like,
I was hurt.
Yeah.
How come I can't be hurt?
No, it's just like,
Neither why I can't be hurt.
it's like the way how you throw it around, it's like everything was hurt. Like, stop it.
Me getting hurt makes me do stuff. Alright? So,
There you go.
you heard me, I did something.
I didn't hurt you. I
Nike,
just
listen,
didn't answer my
this the difference.
phone.
Nike admitted that she cheated on me. When's she gonna admit it?
Because I didn't cheat on you.
So you never cheated?
But according to you, if I don't answer the phone,
Yeah.
if I'm not where I
True.
that's cheating. So at the end of the day, I can recall what I did. But I'm not a cheater. So don't be putting that on me.
You can't even look me in my eyes and say that. She's looking at the ground. I'm not a cheater.
I didn't cheat on you, Kadera.
You blink. Oh my God. You see what I'm saying? Why should they call me Cadero? I'm CJ.
Kadera.
CJ. I've elevated, alright? So, this girl's so goofy, I'm about to cry. Listen, man, let me tell you something. If you can't be friends with your ex, then you never belong with them in the first place. That's what I was trying to tell Royalty. I flew Nike out here on some friends stuff. We're friends.
Y'all
Co-parents, yeah.
Word?
Yeah.
Word.
What that mean?
Nothing.
No, what does that mean? I don't even know. Don't sugarcoat it, please.
I'm not.
What does that mean?
Word.
So when you saw the interview, what you thought? Oh, they back together.
Yeah, you don't want to know what I thought.
But we literally went on the internet and said, we're not together, we're not getting together. She has a whole baby. A new baby.
What are you telling me that for?
She's in a relationship.
Is she?
Yeah. I think her dude got mad when she came out here.
Oh, did he?
You in a relationship right now?
No.
Her dude gonna be calling her, watch. Why you go to CJ So Cool house for the interview? What's going on? Listen.
And I'm be like, I want to be cool.
Really? Listen, man. I don't understand why everybody jumps to conclusions, but I can't. You talking about, I think y'all was... Everybody always jump to conclusions, but when I do it, it's a big deal.
Because your conclusions are so elevated.
Yours is, you just said I was in a relationship with Nike.
No, I didn't.
Okay, what
I
you
said y'all cool, y'all friends.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we've been through a lot, you know what I'm saying? She talked bad about
And all I said was word. I didn't say y'all was together. You gotta
Alright.
put that in on me.
I like to think for everybody.
Yes.
I like to process things in my brain.
And where does
and
that
then spit
get
it
you?
out. It gets me nowhere.
Uh-huh.
I might need to fix that. D-Lo been trying to tell me, but it's all new to me. You know, I've been in a relationship for 8 years. Everything I'm doing, I've been doing. Since before that, Why you mocking me? Why you mocking me? Y'all wanna know something crazy? My first YouTube channel, she was one of the people to do my first videos. I'm in my SpongeBob car. I'm like, ooh, record me on your phone, driving in my car. It's gonna be cool. And then Mari in the background talking. Look, mommy, McDonald's. I'm like, oh my God, she ruined my video. Like, I've always been the same person. Would you agree?
Yeah.
You already knew I was gonna be somebody, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Because a lot of people think that the kids created me, and if it wasn't for the kids, I wouldn't be here. I'm gonna tell you like this. I love the kids. They helped elevate my game. We were the Bulls. I was Michael Jordan, and they were the supporting cast that took me to the championship. That's why I got this ring. The kids helped me a lot.
Stop it with the championship.
She don't understand what I mean when I say I got a championship. Listen, being from where we're from, you don't consider me a champion?
Yeah.
Okay then. Somebody that's made $10 million plus from Gary legally, not robbing, not
Why you
stealing.
gotta put the legally on there?
Because there's a lot of people that made money doing illegal things where I'm from. You know?
They still made it.
Wow. But what I'm trying to say is I'm proud of my accomplishments. I know a lot of people think I flex a lot. I do a lot.
You do. You've
how
always been
turn around and say that.
Flexer.
Say that again.
SpongeBob, flexer of the flexer. Now he done turned into the man.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to make this a meme. Listen.
This should be a shirt.
But I've always been me. I don't think I changed at all. Nothing about me is new at all. You know what's new on me? My teeth. That's it. That's the only thing I changed. I ain't get surgery. I got my teeth done. That's it. I grew my hair, but that's still me. But other than that, my personality, my swag, my demeanor, everything is the same. I've always been this person. Did I have a lot of shoes when you met me?
Did you have a lot of shoes when you made me a shit?
Did I have a lot of clothes?
Yes, you did.
A lot of fake jewelry. It looked real. But now I got Johnny Dang on my neck, you know? The real big boss stuff.
Shout him out.
Johnny Dang. That's my boy. But nah, man, listen.
Alright, so I have questions. So how does it feel seeing me after all these years in your failed relationships?
In my failed relationships?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't even go together. How does it feel seeing me after all your failed relationships? What the heck? First off, let me answer the first question because there are two different questions.
Mm-hmm. It's a combination.
It feels very weird.
Why?
Did you read the message I sent you on Facebook when you wrote me? I'm like, is this Samantha?
Oh yeah, the one
My
I
ex?
lived with?
The one I lived with?
Funny as hell.
I'm like, that person? I don't know. It feels like definitely like the world is coming together. You know? All these pieces that were separated on earth and lost are coming together. It's like all of my exes are my friend. That's a good feeling. Mm-hmm. It feels good to see you. You're in my house. So I got a question for you. How does it feel being in my house? This is an estate. Very different from what we're used to.
So walking into your home, it's empty.
Yeah, no kids.
Yeah, it's no kids. It's like
lonely.
Yeah.
Quiet. You can hear D-Lo breathing.
Yeah.
Imagine when everybody leave.
I know.
That's why I hurried up.
It's like,
and got with Tata.
But don't do that though.
But I'm scared of being alone.
Why?
You even said it's lonely and it's so quiet in here. Like I don't want.
It is. It's just one of those things where it's just like
got all this stuff and all these cars,
all
jewelry,
these rooms,
clothes, shoes,
no one's
big house.
Here. It's like, oh my God, CJ.
All the basketball goals, only one person to shoot on them. The pool, big old pool, nobody swimming. Champagne looking lonely, nobody.
So are you gonna downsize?
No. I'm going to get a bigger house.
Then you're gonna feel more lonely.
And I'm going to get more friends.
Maybe you should just try to get your family back.
She don't know me. I try to get my family back every day. Every day. I be sending Royalty money.
How could you be doing
nice
that when
text
you
messages.
just were in a relationship with Tata?
Tawdy. Tata, don't excuse her. She a little different. Listen, first off, Royalty went with Funny Mike.
No, she didn't.
That's why I got with Tata.
No,
it was
you
like
always try to.
It was a cause and
It's
effect.
the domino effect.
Because she did what she did. It affected me.
She flew out to make a blog for her YouTubers.
Vlog, not blog.
Blog, vlog, whatever.
Vlog.
Vlog. Okay.
Video.
All right. She didn't do anything.
How you know?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Exactly. You know how I think.
Why do you feel like she just doing something after 8 years?
You know how I think.
And then you just run off to go get a little,
see? Let me tell y'all
A
something.
little wham bam.
What's your credit score? You don't even want to tell us.
No, it's probably like 702. Yeah, I just got to the 700 club.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And claps for Samantha. I was thinking
I
she was
just
gonna
got
say
there. It
something.
took me a long time. I'm sure you feel me?
But listen, Tata's credit score, it speaks for itself. Age is really just a number, unless you're acting your age. That girl is more woman than a lot of women. That's all I'm gonna say.
And why?
She's more mature. She got her stuff together. Like, I mean, when you were 19, you were forced to be an adult because you had a kid, right?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So how did that make you feel like a grown up, right?
I'm saying, but
Did it make you feel like a grown up?
No.
You felt like a kid still?
I haven't felt like a child
In a long time, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
But since before I had kids.
So age is a number, right?
Right, but I'm just saying, like, no, that's not what I'm saying. Like,
If
I'm not
you
talking about
act
her
grown,
age. First
you
of
are grown.
no.
You carry yourself like an adult.
So how does she do that? That's what I'm saying. You kind of making it seem like, oh, I'm not with her because, you know, people, you know what I'm saying, what people think. But it's like if she's handling her business as a, you know what I'm saying, a grown woman, then what is the age complex? Like,
The only thing that affected me with the age is my subscribers turning on me. I'm not used to reading my comments and getting like, you know, I'm not gonna say that. Nah, we're not gonna give them ideas because I'm tired of it already. I'm not used to seeing anything negative. I mean, when I see negative stuff, it's more like, oh, you flex too much or you do too much, but never like the things I'm seeing now. So it affected me. I called Tata. I told her I read some of the messages. She read some of them to me. We're both getting the same type of hate, and it's like I don't like hate because if you're not in my face hating on me, I can't do anything about it. I can't comment to every hater. I can't block every hater. So the only solution was to
did you and Royalty not have haters?
No, not really. But by us not having haters, our views were like low. I think the haters make everything better.
I think so too.
Tata, where you at? Call me, girl. I'm sorry. Alright, listen. I like Tata for a lot of different things, and age has nothing to do with it. I mean, she could be 32, she could be 21. It doesn't matter to me. As long as she's over the age limit. What's the age limit, D-Lo?
21.
Nah, D-Lo told me as long as she over 18.
No.
D-Lo, as long as she
Well,
over
it's
18.
your age
If she
too.
18, it's a no.
I
If she's
said-
19 and above,
I said legally it's 18. but
Legally.
I choose 21.
You
Okay.
can't even buy tobacco.
who wants tobacco?
Nobody wants to buy tobacco.
Listen.
I don't want
That's
tobacco.
not the point that I was trying to make
What's the
there,
point?
bro.
What's
You
the point?
can't buy tobacco anymore unless you're 21 years old.
Great. I don't want tobacco, so that's probably a good thing.
Shut
I
up.
don't drink liquor. I don't smoke tobacco. I don't need a 21-year-old. Anyway, I'm 32. If I really wanted that stuff, I could go buy it.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Makes no sense. You just said when you were younger, you felt like you were already an adult because of the
Yeah.
responsibilities you had.
No, but not because
She
of
has
my
her own
kids.
house, her own
Okay.
Mercedes,
Mhm.
good credit, great credit score,
Mhm.
her own hair business.
Mhm.
She does hair.
Mhm.
She does her own hair.
Mhm.
She never asked me for anything. I just seen some comments. Oh, she
You
didn't pay
just
her.
met her.
I met her like it's been how long? Almost a month. That's a long time.
It's been 3 weeks
Yeah.
since your breakup.
Our breakup was last month in May, like May 1st. Yeah.
It's today,
June 1st, a month. Yeah. That being said, a lot of stuff that I seen in this girl, I liked. That's all I can say.
All right,
When
so
you like
then
somebody-
date her. Don't push her to the side because what people are saying, being a little wuss, acting like you can't handle some comments.
I can't.
Yes,
Because I
you
get
can.
really angry.
Because
Because I don't know, it's just like it makes
so work on that.
Work on that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I need. I need a therapist. This is a therapy session right now. How else can you help me? Like, what else advice can you give me?
I don't know. Put it out there. I'll help you because
Well, right now the biggest thing is the age. That's it. Like, no one's hating on me for being successful. They're hating on me for talking to someone that's not my age.
and
You know Marcus Houston? You know how old he is? He 39. You know how old his wife is? 19.
I mean, I really don't care about an age. Like,
Huh.
if you like her, you like her. I mean, because
If the whole world
I
thought like
find
that,
somebody
everybody
that
would
was
be
like
happy.
old as shit, I mean,
And
I'm
then
done.
now you're getting turns and prunes together.
And
like,
then they're gonna be calling me like, oh, you're a gold digger. You're only talking to him because he got. It's like, who wants to talk
Facts.
to someone who doesn't have anything?
yeah. Who want to talk? That's what I said about in the Gold Digger video when she walked into my car. She had every right to do what she did. I don't even want a girl who's gonna talk to any and everybody. If you talking to the dude with the freaking, walking in his J's, then I don't want you talking to me. Because you talking to everybody at that point. There's a long list of people that's below me. Not to hate on anybody, there's a long list of people that's above me too. But I consider myself up here, so don't be talking to people down here and think I'm gonna talk to you. So the way she approached me, the way she had her stuff together, I felt like we were kind of even, we were equal. Age, I didn't even really, she told me she was 23, I didn't even really care how old she was anyway. So when she told me she was 19, y'all should have saw my reaction. Yeah, I was mad because she lied. If she would have just gotten out the way up front, it would have gave me a fair chance to, really react the way I should have reacted.
Okay, understandable. But still, it's just the age.
It's just the age. She's gonna get older, right? You never get younger. You never met a 19-year-old that turned 18 next year.
Yeah.
And then 17. It don't work like that.
Yeah, so I think but I really feel like you should just wait.
That's that part.
Yeah.
But that's what I told her. I didn't tell her like, look, it's over, don't talk to me no more. We're still cool. We're like super close. But I just like gotta make sure.
Super close for me in 3 weeks is like how, but okay.
Okay, so how long was it before we fell in love? 2 days?
Boy, stop.
It was love at first sight. You gonna lie?
Was it?
Oh my gosh, she don't remember her own last name, y'all. What's wrong with this girl? Listen, when I first met Samantha, I was already in love with her. I didn't even know much about it. Actually, I did. Wait, what high school you went to?
I don't know.
Wow. Did you go to Roosevelt?
Yes, I did.
And I went to Roosevelt, so I already knew her, but I had
Shout out
no
to
chance at talking to
Roosevelt.
her. I had already had little girls that was, not on her level, little regular caramel skin like myself. Like I said, I was scared to talk to light-skinned girls. Plus, you were like way more popular
You
than me.
had so many. Cadera. You had so many girls. Remember when I picked you up from that dorm?
In college?
Yes, you were in college, but the girls that you were dating were in college.
Oh.
Yeah.
But they weren't light-skinned?
They weren't? I never really seen them.
Listen. Yes, my nickname was the ladies' man.
Mm-hmm.
Ladies liked me, and I liked the ladies. But some of the ladies that I really wanted, I was afraid of rejection.
Why?
I'm still afraid of rejection right now. But when I finally got the courage to talk to you, what was it on Facebook?
I don't remember.
I love the internet because the internet it kills the rejection part. If a girl don't write you back, that means you got rejected. It doesn't really hurt that bad as walking up to somebody, hey baby, how you doing? Can I get your number? No.
So how do you do it now?
What do you mean? I don't do it. Right now, I don't talk to I don't go on the internet. I don't go out in public. I just got me. I talk to Royalty a lot. I talk to Tata a lot. And that's it. I don't talk to nobody. I'm not gonna put myself in a situation where I'm dating a lot of people because that's the problem. I need to stop talking to so many people. I need to be.
You were?
What?
You were talking to a lot of people?
I mean, no, I was entertaining some people. Some girls would DM me and I would be like, oh my God. And I would just leave a hard eyes or something like that.
I feel like you should talk to anybody you want to talk to.
Wow, give me some of that. Give me some.
You just never know.
Might find someone I really like and that everyone likes for me. I'm not gonna take her advice because I know it's a lot of people watching like, she's a bad influence. Listen.
I am not a bad influence, but
she's
I
actually
do
giving me some good tips though.
Having, like
our knees are touching.
shoes.
You don't care?
So,
just
like, oh my God.
Just making sure, she got a man. But you say you believe in having different shoes? What that
No, I'm
mean?
just saying, like, you got different shoes, you should have different people to talk to in case, you know what I'm saying?
So, if we were together and I went to that party and I made it to the blogs, would you would have left?
No.
Give me time.
But I would have been at the party too.
Oh my. See, listen. Find somebody that's just like you. Therefore, you don't make someone else uncomfortable. I made Royalty uncomfortable because she wasn't like me. She wasn't the type to talk to a lot of people and walk up to people and do the things that I was doing. But now it seems like she is. She went to Funny Mike. That's kind of different, right?
Oh, you're so bitter over there.
I'm not bitter. I'm saying like she's turning.
That's just the one thing. She did one thing. One thing.
Okay.
You're over here acting like it's a million things. And it's not a million things.
How many voices does she have? She's a character. You know what? She need her own channel.
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I do not.
You need your own channel. Right? What's up with that? I can't wait till my hair get long like that.
Yeah, you just said you wanted to cut it.
Only because my hair lady takes so freaking long.
Yes, she did.
Jeez.
Look.
Listen. Samantha and I are definitely gonna be friends. If this video does what it should do, I'm gonna try to see if I can get her and Nike in the same video. What? Oh my God. So you got some drama still.
I just don't feel like, what drama?
She took your man.
She didn't take anything from me.
You gave me away?
She didn't take anything from me.
Okay, honey, okay.
You had 2 legs and you walked where you wanted to go, but no one took anything.
I don't remember walking anywhere. I think
pull up in it.
No copyright infringement over here. But nah, listen. We heard a lot from Samantha. She wouldn't have left me. She feels I should talk to whoever I want. Mm-hmm. She also feels that it's lonely in here.
Very.
Did you like royalty for me? Well, you said we came up together. You thought we were cute, right?
I just feel like you and royalty, like y'all, you know what I'm saying, like did something really good and it just took off and it was like really cool. I don't feel like you guys should just be like at each other's necks like that, especially because you guys get kids and then it's like you've been around her kids so long, so it's like, let's not do all that, okay?
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I don't know royalty, so I can't really say if she's for you or not. But I mean, if you want to give us like a little interview, I'll let you know. She's for you, bro.
Royalty, if you want a link, do an interview with my best friend. I know the answer.
Don't be calling me the best friend because that might create an issue and then you might be here and be acting stinky. Then you know how I'm gonna be acting like, girl.
How is it gonna make someone feel some type of way? Okay, what am I supposed to call you? My ex for the rest of our lives?
Sim. I am.
Oh, Sim. Okay, we're gonna call it Sim. So we got Sim here. We got Sam. Hold on, you don't know something weird?
What?
Her fake nickname was Sam.
Was it?
Samantha.
Mm.
That's
Why?
weird. I don't know. I didn't ask her about that.
That's not even a fake name.
I know. That's her email name, Samantha.
Is it?
Yeah.
Weird.
Wow. But she didn't know about you. That's weird.
Yeah.
She got a little bit of you in her then.
No, she doesn't have me.
Okay.
You're doing too much.
I always
now.
compare people and that makes people mad. But listen, I want you guys to know one thing. Are me and Samantha getting back together? I'm gonna let her answer that.
Yes.
What the?
It's a joke. It's a prank. Look.
It's a prank, really? Alright, definitely not asking her no more questions. We're not getting together. This is strictly for fun. This is something new that I try to create because a lot of people, not royalty. that was hilarious.
Can you see it?
D-Lo's a good assistant, by the way. Ladies, hit up D-Lo. No. I gotta let you guys know though, man. We're not doing anything besides having fun. This is something new that I created after I did the My Baby Mama video. When I brought Nike to do the interview, then I did an interview with Filthy Rich. Now I'm doing an interview with Samantha. I think what I'm trying to do and become is a podcaster. I want to invite people to my show, famous people, girls, guys, rappers, singers, all kinds of stars,
I think we should
right?
do that too because I'm telling you, I have a lot of questions that I would like to ask, but like since this is for
Wait, you gonna be on the podcast show? Oh, you said like if I was on my podcast, you could really
yeah.
deep. Besides, we got my boy D-Lo. That's gonna be a new meme. Let me see. D-Lo. Mine's is cool. I haven't even drunk my water. But it's cool though, man, because you know, a lot of times that people go through situations like we went through, right? Breakups and all things like that, and then they can never see each other again, right? Mm-hmm. I'm different. You're different. Mm-hmm. You're super cool. I consider myself super cool. This is a new trend. I guarantee you, YouTubers are gonna start doing this.
Like having interviews, they should.
Not just interviews, but like bringing people from the past into the situation and asking them questions. Like it's something that I could say, I'm the soldier boy of, you know? I'm the first YouTuber to bring my ex on my channel. I'm the first YouTuber to bring my baby mama on my channel. I'm the first YouTuber to get dumped on my channel and not fade away. That being said, guys.
Okay, so we're not done. So
I was done, but she ain't done. So what you got?
So but the Chris Seals thing.
What about it?
So why did y'all get into that? I was so confused.
Let me explain.
And they were confused too.
Who was that?
Your fans.
No, I think they know. This is what happened. When Royalty left me, it reminded a lot of the subscribers, supporters, followers, and fans about Queen leaving Chris. And when Queen left Chris, supposedly he fell off. So they were like, oh, this is giving me Chris Sales vibes. And I seen it so much in the comment section, in the Shame Room comment section. And I was like, I gotta speak out because there's a big difference between me and Chris Sales. For instance, my channel wasn't called CJ and Royalty. It was called CJ So Cool. For a reason, I started my own channel by myself. I incorporated the family in my channel.
So how did you guys get into it?
I'm gonna get into that. The fans, the subscribers and the supporters and the trolls were saying that I was gonna be the next Chris Sales. So I had to take up for myself, and I made a video saying I would never be. First off, this is what I really said in order. I said I will never wish anything bad on anybody, especially Chris Sales. I don't know him at all, but I do know one thing. I'm CJ So Cool, and I will never be like Chris Sales. That's what I said. He didn't watch the video. If he did, he wouldn't.
What did you mean by?
What I meant was I'm not gonna fall off because my family left me. Simple. And I didn't fall off. I actually got bigger. I grew. My Instagram numbers grew. My subscribers grew. My video views grew. My bank account grew. I was the exact opposite of Chris Sales, and that's what I said. I put the energy into the universe. By the way, do you believe in law of attraction?
Mm-hmm.
Speaking into existence. Everything is manifestation. But nah, it happened when he didn't watch the video that I did. He read the title of the Shade Room, and he made his own video, and he made fun of me laughing when they left. He made fun of me being lonely in the house, and he was like saying, like, he was cussing me out basically. So then I was like, you know what? Let's box. Like, I don't want to keep talking.
So are you really gonna box him?
I really wanted to box him. But the thing that happened was,
I don't think you
YouTubers.
could box.
You want to see?
No, I'm just saying, like.
I got gloves.
I thought your hands were registered.
Oh, you saying you don't think I can legally fight someone?
Right.
We're not gonna talk about that. This is what I'm gonna say. I've never boxed before. I've never been in a boxing ring. He was a boxer, so I considered it even. Like, okay, even though I was trained to do what I was trained to do, you was trained to do what you was trained to do. So you get in the ring with me, I'm gonna do what I'm doing. This is it. Simple.
Oh.
But he was like, he was so big chested. I was like, he really with it. Turns out he really wasn't. But I ain't gonna say he wasn't. I'm just gonna say this. YouTubers nowadays are getting millions of dollars to step in the ring with each other, and no one wanted to offer him a deal. Like, people was telling me they was gonna pay me X amount of dollars, but they weren't gonna give him anything, and I was like, I'm not sharing my money with you to beat you up. That's kind of weird,
Exactly.
Like, why would I give you my money
and
to fight
then it's
you?
like his name wasn't even like
That part.
up there, and it's like then you start saying his name. It's like yo.
Stop saying his name,
yeah.
right? That's what I did. I was like, yo, I'm bringing people back. I can't bring nobody back from the dead. I'm not a scientist. Ain't no Frankenstein over here. But that happened, and it turns out he's actually a pretty cool dude. I saw him in the mall. He got into an altercation. He had his son with him. Some people looked like they was trying to jump him or whatever. He didn't fight. They didn't fight, but he held it down. He didn't run, and he kind of protected the shit of his son.
Enough about skills.
You asked the question. So no, real talk. I'm a father above all, and I reached out to him. I was like, yo, you good? Like that didn't have nothing to do with me. I ain't sick nobody on you. Those wasn't my fans. And long story short, even though we beefing, you're a stand-up guy. And he was like, yo, I appreciate that, whatever. So I kind of canceled the beef because it's kind of weird beefing with someone you really don't have beef with anyway. Like, I'm gonna smack somebody I really don't want to smack. It's weird.
Anyway, right, okay.
So then the next beef came out was, actually it was my fault. I went on Say Cheese, did an interview kind of like this. Shout out to Say Cheese, Sean Cotton is the reason I'm doing these type of videos. When I did that interview, it allowed me to open up more than I do in my regular videos. So I was like, man, I should do that for myself. So here we are today, So it wasn't for him in that interview, which is because of Bandman. Bandman set it all up. So shout out to Bandman. It's a long list of people that I owe, and that's what I like to do, and that's where the interview came from. People never gave me my respect. You see how I'm shouting people out, saying, hey, it's thanks to you, if it wasn't for you. People didn't do that for me. And I know that I was on YouTube before a lot of people. Man, there was people on YouTube before me, but I didn't shout those people out. I didn't say their names. I said the people that specifically came up after me under my family tree doing something similar, or if not exactly the same way as I was already doing. And I felt like they needed to pay some respect. And this is a generation where people don't want to pay respect. It's pride overall. And pride is the devil.
And I really hate that.
You, how old are you?
33.
See, we in the same age group, so we give props. If we see what props do, we're gonna give props.
Yeah.
But the younger, the Tata generation,
Oh my God.
give props. What? If you
They're
help
so
somebody out,
selfish.
bro, they gonna take all the credit and
I get everything.
call you
like,
granddaddy in the process. Like, many YouTubers
my-
call me granddaddy.
What?
But look at my lifestyle. They want this, right?
You're not a granddaddy.
Thank you. I mean, I'm really in my prime. If you really want to know, look at LeBron James.
I mean, I feel like everyone 30 is in their prime right now.
Because 30 is the new 20 and 20 is the new
I'm
10.
saying.
So you 20-year-olds to me are like 10-year-olds. But nah, that's not good because that's like saying Tata's 9.
We're not talking about Tata. Tata is doing her stuff. It
You're
doesn't
right.
matter about
She's
her
probably
age.
selling weed right now, doing hair,
You
making
feel
that
me?
moolah.
Singing.
You know what? This probably be a good time to show. No, it's not gonna be a good time. See, they was in there talking about, they been talking to her 35 weeks ago because she got the same shades as him. And I was like, wait, what? So they only made one pair of Gucci shades now? Offset got them, Tata got them, I got them, some more people got them. She just got the same shades as me. She got money, so she out here in my eye. She got money. She got some of the same things as me. She like swag. She got Dior, Gucci, Fendi, Prada. She got these things, and it wasn't because of me. So people looking at her page, investigating, like CJ bought her all this and gave her money. I would never, first off. Have I given you anything? Do I owe you anything?
No.
See, I like you already. Friend. In a friend way. Give me some. Because I know they're going to be twisting and turning, and the next thing you know, you're going to be in the blogs. CJ's ex pops up out of nowhere and tries to rekindle. No, it's not that. We're just really cool, and like I said, it's something new I'm going to be doing. I actually want some of your friends to come.
Oh, yeah?
We can talk. Because one of your friends put me in the blogs.
Oh!
She put my
my
text
friend
message on screenshot.
Cadero. Nope.
That's good.
That's not my friend. You want to know why? You want to know why?
Wow.
You want to know? Mm-hmm.
Wow.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
That ain't your friend?
No, we're.
Wow. You don't want to talk?
I mean, it's a kid channel.
You're right. Don't say it. If you gotta say that, then don't say it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what, guys? We've already did a lot of grown-up talking. This should be CJ After Dark. That's what we should call it.
No, that'd be really good.
See, they gonna steal my idea. Dang it. Anyway, man, look.
Just trademark it really quick.
Trademark. This is what I'm gonna say, man. A lot of you guys watching that are inspired by me, I want you to continue to be inspired by me. Am I a good dude?
Yes, you are.
Am I a great person?
Yes, you are.
Am I nice?
Yeah.
Generous?
Well, that's all of the good dude, great person.
I'm just trying to get in depth into detail.
You're a wonderful person.
Wow.
I think that you inspire a lot of people. I don't think that you should allow what's going on between your personal life, you know what I'm saying, really get too much out there, because you guys are a family now, regardless of anything.
I love you, Royalty. CJ, Day, Leon, Jalea, Nation, Grandma. That way. Love you guys, man. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all, you guys inspire me. That's why I'm doing this. If I give up, then the only person that's gonna be looking for an explanation is my kids. They're like, why
Don't
you
ever
stop?
give up.
I'm not.
Especially being from Gary.
You know.
It was just the background. It's just like, you
I
made this
overcame a lot,
far.
yeah.
It's like, no, just keep
It's like
pushing.
escaping slavery. If you jump the wall, don't go back.
No, seriously.
Do you think I should go back to Gary?
Let me say this. I just feel like,
Do you go back to Gary? Because you don't live in Gary.
no.
See?
No, but only because I feel like Gary is just one of those places that is just like, they'll train you.
They'll
of
crab in
like,
the bucket you.
you know what I'm saying? It's just like, you come back and it's like, oh, you know, everybody's just grabbing your energy, and it's
Yeah.
like, ugh.
She's right.
So it's like, I love Gary, you know what I'm saying? Because
We
I
from
am
there, we
from
gotta
here,
love that.
and it did make me who I am. I think that I'm like a nice person, and I'm like, I kind of understand from a lot of different perspectives because I'm from Gary. But it's like, going back to Gary, it's like, I seriously doubt that.
We already came from Gary. We got a lot. I moved from Gary when I was 24. So 24 years in Gary, like she said, I learned a lot, I saw a lot, I experienced a lot, I overcame a lot, and for that, I'm forever grateful. Like, I love Gary. But right now, if I go make a post on Facebook, not everybody, because a lot of people from Gary do love me. A lot of people are gonna be like, don't you say Gary, bro. You don't ever say Gary again. You better keep us out of your mouth. Like, why?
Why did you have to talk like that?
Because I know that's how they be sounding when they type on their little
Well,
keyboard.
we are Gary kids.
Yeah, and I
We
donated
love
back to
Gary.
Gary. Do you know the girl I donated to?
Who?
When I gave the $7,000 to Gary, to that nonprofit organization?
Oh, I forgot her name.
Aaliyah.
Aaliyah, okay.
You don't know her?
No.
She's younger than us, but yeah.
Yeah.
I did my research. Look, I was posting my cars on Facebook, and I was like, shout out to 219, they made me this way. They like, don't you
I feel
ever
like you
say.
did more than Michael Jackson.
Thank you. Michael Jackson went
And
and
he
did
could
a
have came
parade.
and did though.
He could have rebuilt Roosevelt High School. He went there.
Okay.
Or his brothers went there. He could have did a lot more than me, and I did a lot, not even going back.
So yeah, that's good. You're a good guy. Just don't let all this, you know what I'm saying, drama get to you. Keep doing your stuff. The kids love you.
Facts. I love that. This is a good situation. I'm glad I brought you onto the show. And until next
This
time,
show.
hey, don't hate on my show. Alright? I know we ain't got a big camera crew yet. We only got D-Lo. But look, we gonna work it. We gonna get up there.
You are.
We are. Because I'm already, you know what I'm saying, in a nice space.
You're
I
there.
just need to hire a crew.
Period.
Sound crew. You know, they have mics everywhere.
Or not.
Lighting crew. Flashing lights everywhere.
Or not.
Water crew. Keeping water and stuff.
D-Lo.
D-Lo can do a lot. Y'all don't know. D-Lo started off my maintenance tech. Hold on. That's 3 people right now in this room from Gary, Indiana.
Yeah.
And we're not killing each other.
No, kill us till you push us.
Oh my God, that's crazy. So listen, I don't want to make it seem like Gary is such a bad place, but there are some bad people in Gary. I do want you guys to understand that. It's not a place you go to.
Don't say that. That's why people say don't say nothing about Gary.
I don't care. I mean, what they gonna do?
Don't say that though.
There are some bad people everywhere.
Bad people everywhere.
There you go.
So don't just do it to Gary. Like,
I'm just letting it be known. It's not a tourist place.
They already got, cause what is it to see?
That's what I'm trying to say. You cut me off.
Michael Jackson.
I'm not gonna argue with you. All right, listen.
Why? Cause we can argue.
Gary's not a tourist place. They closed down almost all the schools I went to.
Oh my God! Don't be talking down like
I'm
that.
mad. Like the mayor. I'm mad at the mayor.
Oh yeah.
Who's responsible for this? Like my city should be well known. It should be booming. Remember 5th Broadway? Broadway should be booming right now. My great granny used to tell me so many stories like, oh my God.
But it's like
Broadway
they're
was
taking the
booming.
money.
Yeah.
It is over with.
It's not the citizens. It's the people in charge.
I feel like they should just tear down Gary, build houses, and let the people from Chicago move on in.
Well, if they do that, I'm buying all the property up. I'm just letting you know that right now. Yeah, I definitely
Marshalltown?
Everywhere.
No.
Marshalltown?
Yeah.
All the houses are blown up.
You could just blow them all down and just build.
I'm not listening to that.
CJ's so cool.
My granny still lives in Marshalltown. I'm not blowing up nothing. Listen, I love you guys so much. You already know that. I want you guys to remember prayer over everything, all right? Prayer works. Manifestation works. I never thought we would be here at this point talking, laughing, doing videos together. But as you guys can see, it's very much real. And like I said, we got 3 people from the same city all the way out here in Las Vegas living a good life right now. When do you leave? The day after tomorrow?
I don't leave. No, I'm just playing.
What? She's more of a troll than me. You guys see where I got this trolling from. Look, I'm telling you, man. I'm just trying to make sure she have a good time while she's here because
I leave Thursday, everyone.
Alright, so she leave Thursday. We need to make sure she has some type of fun. We need to shout her out, get her some followers. What's your Instagram? Don't even worry, I'll just shout you out. Listen,
Can you shout out my daughter?
what's your daughter? Her Instagram? You too, what?
Yeah, her Instagram.
What's her Instagram?
Debrat. It'll be in the little, what do you do?
How's it gonna be in the edit when I've never heard her? It's D-A-B-R-A-T, that's it?
No, it's so much. You know how kids
No, see,
they
that's
put
not-
all the R's and the
Yeah.
T's.
Yeah, are you following her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go through her. I'm gonna follow your daughter.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't even follow people. I'm gonna follow your daughter. Go through my follower list. Follow
Oh my
her.
gosh, she's gonna be so excited.
Her daughter was basically like, she's
so
Julia age.
excited, yeah.
She's Julia age, yes. That's crazy. So basically, I was raising 2 girls that's the same age in different time zones.
Mm-hmm.
So while Julia was the same age as your daughter, I was raising your daughter at that time. Then I moved on and was raising Julia while Julia was the same age as your daughter.
Do you know that she know how to clean shoes because of you?
Wow. Really, Mari? This is crazy because our daughters got the same not last name, same nickname. Kamari's nickname is Mari, your daughter's nickname is Mari.
Yeah, because y'all stole it.
No. They tried to name her Amari and I was like, no, where's the C at? Kamari. That's how I happened.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
And then, next thing you know, my ex's daughters got the same name almost. Kind of weird, but, we still connected. I need to get all of my exes in a video together. Like this video right now. If this video gets 200,000 likes, I'm going to make it my duty to get at least 2 of my exes in one video together.
That's gonna cost a lot of money.
Money? What?
It's about to be a what? Real fight?
Ain't no fighting in so cool land. Listen, we don't fight. We don't play like that. There's no need to fight. We all cool. We all elevated to a point where we're grown, right?
Yes.
Besides, I wouldn't want to fight Samantha. She had the big guns. No, I'm just playing. But listen, this video is coming to an end. I don't want to get punched. I already got thumped. And I know a lot of people watching this video confused, like, what's the point of this? Like, are y'all getting together or what?
No, we're not getting together.
Y'all can't take her serious, man. She gonna get me trolled a lot. I already know, but it's cool though. Listen, Royalty, I love you. Tata, you're special. I like you a lot. But I don't know why.
Let me say that. Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't shot. That's too many shots out on the.
Too many shots out? That don't even make sense. I'm just trying to pay respect. I just told you.
All right, just pay respect to Royalty and the family. I'm not trying to be like that to Tata, but it's just like, come on.
Alright, I get it. She's a good mentor. She can help me a lot. She can change the way I think and the way I talk. 'Cause I just say anything sometimes. You know?
It's like, come on. We're sick of I'm just kidding.
Listen, man. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Push that push notification bell because you don't know what I'm about to drop next. But until next time, we out. Peace.
My school kids go. best friend go. Now watch the money go.